our last day on the Appalachian Trail. We're really sad, but still super excited because we have new adventures coming soon.
Oh yeah, as we said yesterday, we have our plane tickets booked. We're going down to Florida. We're hitting the Keys, Key West, and we're going to connect all the trails right back up to the AT to finish where we're finishing today, the Delaware Water Gap. We're back around our home area. Can't wait to get to there today.
Yeah, so we're going to explain everything in more detail in our 2024 Florida announcement video. So please stay tuned for that.
Keep an eye out for it, but we're not done yet. Let's get through this day. We've got some exciting things right off the bat. Let's get hiking, get warmed up. Woo.
So we're walking down this road here. This area is actually pretty cool because it was supposed to be a private property with different houses before the park system purchased it. And now there's so many tent sites where people's yards would have been. That's why it's nice and flat.
It's a gigantic telephone pole out here through the trees. Looks like it's got some gauges on it, some meters to read some maybe winds and stuff. You know what that signifies? Usually the top of a mountain. You know what else signifies the top of a mountain? That's right. We've got another fire tower. We're gonna get up there and check out the view.
Smokey the Bear, are you up there?
Oh my. Check it out, everybody. Wow. You can see 360 view, of course, from these. Absolutely incredible. You can see the mountains of the water gap out this way. All kind of covered in the clouds right now. We're heading that way. It's going to be the end of our journey in about 11 or 12 miles today.
And over there, it's some sort of room that they use for official purposes.
Yeah, probably get some good readings off that tower there. Awesome, we came from that way. You can see those telephone pole lines out there in the distance. Those are the ones that we were near yesterday when we said they were huge. Wow, so cool to look back at everything we've walked. Back on the trail again from the fire tower, and it's cool. We're hiking right along this little ridge here where it's given us quite the view.
Yeah, it's beautiful hills here. You can see out in the distance, just like white little mountains. I believe high point was 1,800. So I think everything here is less than 2K, but it still gives like really grand views.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Lots of houses down there. Oh, it's been a hazy bunch of days in a row, as you can see out to those distant ones. But still beautiful. Let's keep going. Interesting, we just passed about 10 to 15 day hikers. It is a Saturday. Haven't seen that many people in quite a while. Look at this. We are just going ledge to ledge to ledge. This is amazing.
I see why all the day hikers are coming out to this trail here.
Yeah, check this out. Talk about right on the edge. Wow. Haven't seen a cliff edge walk quite like this in a while. Wow. Sheer vertical.
It reminds me a little bit of the Webster Cliffs, just like smaller version.
Look at the view here. Farm fields all over the place.
This trailhead sign is like no other. It is painted and well kept for. Look at these drawings. Bobcat, the front and the back paw. We have it for fisher, turkey, black bear. Really cool. deer, beaver, skunks, raccoons, foxes, coyotes. Wow, so much things that we can learn from here. Actually, I'm gonna take a picture of this.
On another nice ascent for the day to get up to the top of Kittatinny Mountain. Bunch of cool viewpoints up this one as well. Lots of tent sites along this entire trek we've been doing. It's crazy. Just came out to this lookout. That was a bald eagle going over the trees right there. Wish I captured it a second sooner. But you can see Mount Tammany. That is officially Mount Tammany out there. I thought a different range was, but that is where we're gonna head up and over and down to the parking lot on the other side of that. Maybe 7 so miles left of this trek. Really amazing view here. Pretty cool ridge we've got here. Now we've got views to each side of us. Here at Worthington State Forest. Little sign here giving some regulations for camping.
And a nice cool map.
Yeah, look at that.
Here's a fun fact about Sunfish Pond. We passed by this pond when we were doing a little trail hike of one night stay, overnight.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be cool to hit that spot again.
Uh-huh.
We made it to Raccoon Ridge at Kittatinny Mountain. It is beautiful here. I had no idea this trail was at the Delaware Gap. Such a cool discovery.
Yeah, we're right from around here and we've done some hikes but never come this far out. And this is incredible. If you just saw from that last clip of us coming up here, I mean, let's just check out this 360 view here. Look at all this in the background. It's insane. You can see all the way back to High Beautiful.
I cannot wait to show this trek to some of my friends because we've all done this, like Mount Tammany around here before, but this is brand new.
I know, it's just been, like you saw, ridge after ridge after ridge. We're just hiking the trail, seeing views the entire time. It's amazing. And creeping up on Sunfish Pond. We are going to take a tiny little blue blaze here that heads over to a nice little overlook of the pond. Drop our packs for a second here and approaching this Sunfish Pond overlook. How beautiful is this?
Isn't it just gorgeous? This pond actually has a really special place in our hearts because we did our AT trail hike here. It was about 18 miles. And it was just a one overnight trip, and now I just cannot believe that we are back here.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah, we didn't go around this whole thing. There's a loop that goes around this huge lake, but on our trial hike we kind of came up from where I'm gonna end up for the day. We came up to that side of the lake and then we kind of backtracked and went around this. It's called the Red Dot Trail, Mount Tammany. Really, really cool. We saw some bears there on our trial hike. We camped up here and then we kind of went down across into PA for another 9 miles or so. And it was a great trial hike, but that's when my ACL flared up for the first time ever in my life. And I was like, oh no, I'm about to hit the AT in a couple weeks. And then, of course, it flared up in Katahdin, if you watched that day 1 episode. And I'm just so grateful that we are back here now feeling great. Our legs have made it. They are so much stronger. Ah.
Just feel blessed.
Yep. All right, let's get this remaining 4.5 miles in. Taking one last awesome view of Sunfish Pond before we head through the woods one more time. We're going to be trekking along a really cool river though. Stay tuned. The sun is creeping. This is a really cool spot of this traverse along this pond. Look at that, you can see the white blazes going all along these rocks right on the edge of the pond. This is amazing. Really cool. I've been hearing a plane for like hours, and just based on the engine noise, I literally said, you know what, that sounds like a plane towing a glider. We've had so many of them so far on our trek. And of course, I just saw it going a little bit away from the pond. Can't see it right now, but it was a plane towing a glider. Watch this footwork. It's absolutely crazy. Look at this huge one. Guess what, guys? We've got less than 2 miles left. And we've got another bear. He's right up the trail from us, right in front. How cool, we're heading that way. Wow.
Hopefully this is more where I think this is. There's crossing the 18th,
Just went across our path.
So, how did it all go down? Well, I first started with Mike needing to pee. So I said, okay, perfect time for me to take a rest. So I find a flat rock, I sit my butt down, and as soon as I look up, what do I see? A juvenile bear on my left, right there. I'm like, oh my god! Now, last time I saw a bear, I screamed out to Mike, and he like, that's bear just to wave.
I want to see it too!
So I started like waving at him crazy.
But it's funny because I wouldn't have been looking at her unless while I was peeing, I looked out and I saw a deer, which we haven't seen all day today. So I was like, I don't even think you heard me, but I was yelling at her going, deer! Deer! And then as I'm looking over to her, she's waving to me. And I'm like, huh? What? Is it more deer? And I just knew by her wave, I was like, it's a bear. I actually like zipped up and ran, and I wasn't even done yet. I got down. And I was like, I whipped out the phone and I started filming him. Yeah, not too close to us. He was a good distance up, so we could like creep on him a little bit. But it was a juvenile.
But it's incredible how we're able to see him. And still hunting season today. It hasn't ended. It ends today.
Yeah.
If they caught enough, I guess. But yeah. Fingers crossed for him. He has like 40 minutes so far to stay alive.
Yep. Good luck, buddy. Jersey, coming through with the bears. We had to wait all the way till here to really start seeing them, which we've seen them here in Jersey before. So pretty awesome with a half mile or so left, maybe like a mile. As you can see, the sky is lighting up with the sunset. But who might that be in front of us? Hello, hello to my dad. All the way from Mountain Cotton. Woo! Delaware Water Gap. Oh my gosh. We were expecting to see him down in the parking lot, but he hiked in a little bit to surprise us. That's awesome. Right at the sunset here, look how gorgeous. Woo! Feeling good. Let's get down here. Let's finish this little journey. You can see this awesome creek that goes along the side. I actually thought that that was going to be the AT, but the AT kind of comes up along a parallel path to the Dunn Creek Trail, I think it's called. That trail is amazing. I wish we came down that one. We're going to join up with it in a second here, and there might be some views. It's just getting a little dark.
Look at those falls here at Dunfield Trail. We actually saw a rattlesnake here.
It's Copperhead.
Copperhead, whoops. Right across this trail.
On our trail hike.
On our trail hike. So it's really cool to be back in this spot too. But yeah, the stream here roars. It is really nice. We actually went here on some other day hiking. We were like hopping along the edges there.
You guys can see just how nice this trail is. That water flows all the way along this trail. So many cool little waterfalls, and it's really fun to explore down there. We've walked all along the rocks next to that. Lots of cool swimming holes, obviously not in December. We've walked across some of those trees that are down across the way. Actually, so many trees that go all fully across this creek. Just enough light as we approach our destination for the day, the parking lot. There it is. I can see some headlights. I see the highway. This is the Water Gap. Delaware flows right between these two mountain ridges that you can see. This one over here is Mount Tammany, one that we have hiked quite a few times. And the other one, I forget what that one's called.
Mincy.
Oh, Mount Minzy. Yeah, we did that on the trial hike. We crossed the highway, we went up and over that. Here we are, and what does this mark on our journey? Anna?
900 miles!
900 right here! Oh, did I just hit you? Oh my gosh, I was so excited, I just almost smacked it with my poles.
Wow, can't believe it. Almost 1,000 miles. 900 feels so good because we finally made it to our home.
Yep, and we are going to push more than that after the Florida Trail. So exciting. All right, we're going to sign off for today. We're going to get some much needed rest. Good night, everybody. What an adventure this has been so far.
Hi, guys. Southbound.